Peace to the gods and the goddesses of the nation, of the land, and of all creation. I hope everybody doing well. Hope you blessed in a positive mood and spreading that impact on everybody that you come in contact with. Man, I know it's been a minute. But I could have been dropped some shit. I could have dropped some shit every day if I wanted to. But the type of person I am, I don't like to jump on things because it's a hype. But I wanted to eventually come out and speak about the whole George Floyd incident, and give my input on it. Because if you've been following me for a minute, you know that I predicted this months ago. Because anybody could have predicted it months ago because we already knew that it was going to happen. It was inevitable. It was going to happen. And if you've been watching my whole videos for the last couple of months, even with the whole COVID-19 situation, I told you guys in my video, I told you that the COVID-19 virus was not meant for America. In 2016 was the last year of the funding for the population control that was in China at that point in time. This was drafted up by the United States and the UN and was implemented. 2020 was the last year of the funding, so they had to hurry up and get everything situated in the population control because there was going to be no more funding for it. If you look at what people been posting up about President Obama, in 2014, he already predicted this when he was talking about putting away money for when the Spanish flu had happened, and matter of fact, Ebola had happened. And you see in the video press conference, he talking about something 5 years, 6 years down the line. What year was it at that point in time? It was, 2019? That was 5 years from now, 6 years from now. What's that? It's 2019, where the COVID virus first struck over there in China. So we know that he already knew about this shit happening before it even happened in the first place. And he was trying to warn people about it. But in the cause of all of that, we have to know that the COVID virus was not even meant for America. America was supposed to be a police state for the simple fact of violence. This is the reason why you have cops killing blacks. This is why you have a major spike in crime. This is why you have the 5G towers being pumped into our communities, into our states, into our cities, into our towns, in order to mess up the your frontal cortex lobe in the front of your head that makes rational decisions. This is why these 5G towers was being put up, for this exact purpose right here. So when shit happen, they could turn up that frequency, your mind could get going, you could get mad, you could get angry. Not saying that because of George Floyd you not supposed to be. I've been stated this, that eventually people is going to get tired and you're going to have some cops getting killed, like the lady who tried to set all the cops on fire with the Molotov. It's, I remember back in the days in my city when this kid shot the cop dead in his head, sniped him from the roof. You get what I'm saying? I even have memories of me and my brother when I was a kid fighting the police because they came into my mom's house and disrespected my mom, so I ran in his mouth. And then they started jumping on me and my brother started jumping on them. This is real life stories. You get what I'm saying to you, bro and sis? So what I want you to really know is that this shit was already put into place. If you go down my timeline and you look into my videos, you will already see that I told you already before. In order to inflict martial law on America, what has to happen? The public has to be scared. There has to be shutdowns, just like they're shutting down shit right now. There has to be shutdown because what? When you shut down the government, that fucks up the economy. If the economy can't grow, they have to choose the best way to be able to get the economy to grow. And the economy growing, that means that you have to get the people that's wild under control. If it cannot be contained, you have to contain it. Go down my timeline, family. I've been telling y'all this for like 3 months. Matter of fact, more than that, for a few years. But most recently, since like October, I've been trying to hammer it home to y'all because I already seen this shit coming. I told you before, if you instill fear, if you got to understand, people will accept martial law if it means that it protect them. If there's an army backing you, what are you scared to do? Who are you scared of if you have an army right there behind you on the forefront with you? This is why all of this is happening, family. So the masses can go crazy, being us black people. The regular public, the regular civilians who don't have nothing to do with this shit get scared. They stop coming outside again, minus the COVID. Because you remember I told you the COVID wasn't even for us. This was for us. This right here was for us. And it's just something that was scheduled. And there's going to be more scheduled things to happen, like mass shootings and all of that coming this summer. How much do you want to bet? I told you guys this in October that this was about to happen. I told you guys to watch out for this year. I told you guys. Because I got love for everybody and I want to see everybody be able to survive. So I told you guys this. So you can't say you haven't been warned. Because like I said before, in order to inflict martial law, you have to hurt the economy. In order to hurt the economy, the regular civilian cannot come outside. They have to be in fear. So in order to get them out of fear, you have to bring the military on your home front in order to inflict fear in the criminals or the whatever disobedient person at that point in time, at that point in time is doing, in order to instill fear in them so the regular civilian can feel safe, and then the economy will continue to grow. And then next thing you know, you got RFID chips being put up in people so they can monitor you. They already monitoring you with the cameras, but the simple fact is they want to be able to pinpoint you with that satellite. They could already do it with your phone, but unfortunately, you could throw your phone away, take your chip out, or do whatever with your phone. So next they're gonna be implanting shit in people that they already got in people. They're going to be implanting shit in people so they could be able to find you and they could be able to control you. You would not be able. They're going to implement everything that Revelation book tells you about. You have to have a certain code or certain number in order to be able to buy or sell or do anything. It's going to be in that extent, but it's not going to be what in the form of like what the Bible was given to you, but it's gonna be in that sense to where everything that you do is monitored and recorded. It's just a little thought for y'all, family, man. I hope y'all get into it. If y'all want, let me know if y'all want me to do up lectures. I'll put all the information. If y'all want me to go live, I'll go live and I'll pull up all the information that I've been telling you guys for months if you're new. Or you could just go through my videos and look. I already explained to you about the China situation in my last couple of videos. Just go down. If you see me talking about China, know that that's what it's about. About the COVID-19, go in that video and check out the evidence that I put forth and know that 2020 is the last year that China was getting funded for their population control. Go to a couple of months ago where I warned you guys, where I told you about economic growth and hurting the economy to the point where the military will be on your home front. And now what do you see? You see the National Guard being put in multiple cities throughout the USA. Go through my videos, family, because I already done told y'all about this. Until then, man, stay blessed, stay peace, and stay happy. Peace to the gods and the goddesses of the nation, of the land, of all creation. Everybody, please do well. Stay safe. Protect you and your family and those that you hold dear to you. Until then, I'm going to keep dropping that knowledge to you guys, and be blessed.